Welcome back. This is Sunrise Live on E! Now, she began writing songs at the tender age of just 12. 2 years down the line, she could go on to boast the contract she signed with record stable EMI. And this will be a definite signal that she is going to grow into an incredibly successful and beautiful songbird with airplay across the nation and beyond. She's now moved on to an independent stable since her first contract. Despite the change, is still making waves. We have Selma-nominated pop singer Cofield Mundi, popularly known as Cofield.
Hi.
How are you, Cofield?
Good, and you?
An incredible list of successes. Isn't it weird hearing your life summed up in 5 lines?
Yes, it's quite interesting. It flies by, doesn't it?
Has it flown by? Yeah, obviously, this has been a lifelong journey, not just I've studied and now stepped into a career. How do you put your life in perspective?
Well, I mean, I've just stayed focused on the music. That's the most important thing. And I'm actually not with an independent. I'm with Universal. And it's been a progression of working through what I love doing, which is my passion, which is music.
Now, the relationship with a label, why not an independent? Why not back yourself? Why go with a well-known brand? What are the advantages for a South African artist?
Well, I was with an independent, and I really enjoyed the experience, but I needed more marketing and manpower, and that's why I signed to Universal.
Is it often a case where you've got to be a one-man army? As much as you would like someone to be representing you, ultimately your success rests on your shoulders. So you've got to come up with, especially in a South African context, ingenious ways of getting yourself out there that extend beyond Facebook, for instance.
Well, it's a business now. Music is a business. You know, I mean, I suppose it has, they always said it is a business, but it's more so than ever now. And even if you are with a big label, you've got to do a lot of work yourself. You've got to, you know, keep yourself focused. You need extra people working on you, and it's thinking of ingenious ways to get yourself out there. And, you know, people have been complaining about the economy and saying there's not enough work around, and you've got to create work. Watershed and I have actually just collaborated, and we're busy writing together, and we're actually doing a tour together in December that we've set up. So through our own kind of process of ingenuity, we've come up with a concept.
Now, obviously the music making process is something that you love, being a very holistic artist and performer. Are you enjoying being out there on stage and performing and getting a one-on-one connection with your fans?
I must say it took me a while to get used to it, but now I love it. I love it. It's something that you kind of grow into. And some people are natural performers. It's taken me quite a while to get into it, and I love it now.
I suppose within the South African context, again, that becomes one of your major tools, is we're small, and once you can break in and find that core group of supporters, that they are there and they'll be there for life.
Very true, and also people are not buying albums just from radio and from TV. They want to see you live. This is the new thing, I think, because the whole world is so virtual, that they actually want to see you in the flesh before they buy your album. And I think the biggest sales are coming from live performance.
Now, you mentioned about getting yourself out there. There can be no better way than racking up awards and nominations, and on a global scale as well. How do you sort of approach those sorts of milestones? Are you out there to find fame and fortune? Are you out there to give your music its platform? What drives you?
Of course. No, the nominations, as much, they don't really help with sales or anything, but they're just little awards that say, it's like a reward. It's like you've gone this far and you've done very well. So it's more for yourself than anything else, and a recognition amongst your peer group. So that's really what it is, more than it being, you know, that it's going to increase my sales or anything like that.
Now take us through your music making process. How would you typify your sound? We hear a lot of terms bounced around at the moment. Can I call you a pop star?
I really like that. No, I think I'm an acoustic pop artist. And how I write is that I don't have to have a trauma, but usually falling in love, in and out of love, or some kind of life experience.
You are a pop star.
Right. Yeah. That kind of triggers the writing experience, and then I sit down and I write either on piano or guitar, and then the songs flow. All
right. Lastly, where can we see you out and about? You did mention that you're going to be working with some big names, Watershed being one. Where can we see you on stage next?
Well, I'm going to be performing at the Forbidden Fruit Music Festival, which is in Worcester, outside of Cape Town, which Ferdinand Rabi has put together. And then I'll be doing the tour in Cape Town. People can go onto my website and onto Watershed's website and they'll find the list of dates. We're doing a wine Linz tour, which is basically Waschendal, Betenverwachtung, Groot Constantia, all the beautiful wine estates.
One of the most beautiful places in the world, yeah.
It's going to be stunning. So we're going to be doing outdoor shows. They can go on our website. Mine is www.cofieldmundy.co.za.
Great. Cofield, thank you so much for
joining us.
Thank you
so much.
All the best.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
we'll catch up again soon for the next release, but enjoy what is going to be a pretty hectic end to the year for you, I think.
I hope so.
That was Salva-nominated pop singer Cofield chatting to us about her recent successes and moving forward. Right, we'll be back in just a moment. Stick around. We'll catch up with Cindy, of course, based at our Advanced Driving Centre, Girotech, just outside of Hartbeespoort Dam. We'll be back in a second.